274 XML programming. Jason here, and this week we're going to look at XML files for the Richard Cory poem. So the first one I did here was in the context of archiving literature for maybe a database or something like that. So the root element we have is archive with the attribute lit type, because this is a poem specifically. I wanted to make sure that was clear. So then we have a sub element of title. The poem is Richard Cory, the author, Edwin Arlington Robinson. Then what I did is I broke out each stanza into its own element. So we have stanza 1, stanza 2, 3, 4, etc. And then we're closing out with the archive, because this is the full poem that we have. So that was the first one I did. Just to kind of play around with it further, I made another thing, which was in the context of we're analyzing this poem. Maybe it's for an English class or something, and I don't know, we're going to put our analysis out there in the web or something. So this one we have analysis is the root, and then lit type is the poem. We have the title, Richard Cory, author, Edward Arlington. And this one I broke out, we have stanza 1 again. Then this time I added the commentary after each stanza. So for stanza 1, I have my commentary on what I think about stanza 1. Stanza 2, same thing, we have the commentary for that one. And then 3 with the commentary, and 4 with the commentary. I just thought this would be an interesting way, and maybe an interesting application of XML to get this out on a web page or something like that. Let's see. And then I did the last one I was kind of working on a bit. Maybe we're writing a blog and we have this is our favorite poem. So we have title, Richard Cory again, author. Instead of breaking out into stanzas, we just put it as this is the content of the poem. It's the whole poem, because we're going to put it on our blog. And we want to keep it as simple as possible in translations. I thought this one I would make a lot more simplistically, I guess, with root element, etc. So that's what I have for this week's Jing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.